If you work in English and you've ever had to give an update in a meeting, you know that feeling. When your manager looks at you and says, "So, what's the status on your side?" All eyes are on you and the spotlight is really bright. If there's a native speaker in that meeting, for some reason the spotlight is even brighter. I'm Mary, and this is Confidently Fluent. Welcome back to another episode of Fluent at Work. Now, that moment doesn't have to feel that way. And in this episode, I'm hoping to give you the right language, framework, and structure so that when that spotlight hits you, that you're ready, confident, and clear. Giving a great update, whether it's in a stand-up, a one-on-one with your manager, or a client call, they all follow these 4 stages. Stage 1, the status. Where do things stand right now? Stage 2, progress. What actually happened? Stage 3, blockers. What's in the way? And stage 4, next steps. Where are you going from here? Today, we're only covering stage 1, status. I want to give each stage the time and language it deserves because there are a lot of cool phrases that we can learn here. By the end of all 4 episodes, you'll have a complete set of phrases to use at every stage of the update. Remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let's get into it. The status is the opening line. 1, maybe 2 sentences, where you give the room an overall idea of where things stand. It's not the main story, it's just the headline. Here are 6 phrases I want you to have for this moment. Number 1, we're on track. We're on track. Think about where this phrase comes from. A train, on track, moving forward, on the rails, heading in the right direction. No delays, no derailment, everything is going smoothly. When you use "we're on track" in a meeting, this is the image you leave with the room, that everything is moving forward, everything's under control, and there's no need to worry about anything. For example, we're on track to meet the deadline. We're on track overall. Everything is on track. 3 words, immediate confidence. Number 2, we're slightly behind, but we're catching up. So what if things aren't perfect? What if you are actually behind? This is where a lot of people either over-apologize or over-explain. Instead, try this one. We're slightly behind schedule, but we put in some overtime and now we're catching up. The design team is slightly behind, but they're catching up. Notice 2 words here. Slightly. It mentions that we have a bit of a problem. It's like a hedging language. Slightly, just a little bit. It's enough to tell me that something happened, but it's not alarming. I don't need to worry or stress about it in any way. The second part of the phrase actually does most of the work. It tells me that, okay, there is a situation, but you're already handling it. So I really don't have to be worried about it. Number 3, we're in the early or in the final stages. Early or final stages. Let's have a look. This phrase tells the room exactly where you are in the process. It sounds precise without needing a lot of detail. For example, we're in the early stages of development. We're in the final stages of testing. Think about what stages implies. It implies that there is a process, a structure, a clear beginning, middle, and end, and you know exactly where you are within it. Number 4, things are coming together. Things are coming together. This one is softer, and that's exactly when you use it. When progress is real, but the picture isn't clean or clear yet. Things are moving and falling into place, but it's not finished. Let's take a look at some examples. Things are coming together nicely on the design side. It's been a complex few weeks, but things are really starting to come together. This image is almost like a puzzle. Nothing is chaotic and something is being built. It's honest and calm, and you come across as someone that has a clear picture of their work, even if it's not finished yet. Number 5. I'm going to teach you these two together, but they mean something completely different. Often we can use them in one sentence. Let's dissect them individually first. The first phrase is, we've wrapped up. We've wrapped up. Now, wrap up means to finish something, to close something, to end it. For example, we've wrapped up the client negotiations. Can we wrap up this conversation, please? Now, the opposite of that is to kick off. To kick off, which means to begin, to start something, but with a lot of energy. Now, often we could put them together. Take a look. We've wrapped up the research phase and we've just kicked off the design phase. It sounds like someone who knows what they're doing and who's following a plan. Now, the last one is structure more than a single phrase. We've wrapped up X and we're now moving into Y. So this phrase has two parts. The first part, we've wrapped up. Now you know that this means to end. We've wrapped up or we've finished X, this thing, the meetings, the negotiations, the contracts. And the next part is we're now moving into Y. So the word moving here is absolutely crucial because it shows that there is action, there is movement, there's direction. You're not waiting, you're not stuck, you're going somewhere. For example, we've wrapped up the stakeholder interviews and we're now moving into the analysis phase. We've wrapped up the first sprint and we're now moving into QA. One sentence, clear transition, forward motion. This is the kind of update that makes people nod. Because it sounds like you're leading your work, you're not just doing it. Now, the moment of truth. Let's hear what a confident, fluent status update would sound like. Overall, we're on track. We've wrapped up the research phase and we're now moving into implementation. We're slightly behind on the testing side, but we're catching up. Clear, structured, confident. I'm going to put these phrases on the board and show you how we just effectively updated your language. We went from things are going well to we're on track. We went from you're behind but handling it to we're slightly behind but we're catching up. You're at the beginning turned into we're in the early stages. You're nearly done became we're in the final stages. Progress is happening became things are coming together. And lastly, one phase done, next beginning became we've wrapped up X and we're now moving into Y. That was stage 1, status. In our next episode, we'll take a look at stage 2, progress. Here we'll talk a little bit about what you've done thus far and how you've been working on it. How to talk about all of this without sounding too passive. Follow the channel to make sure you don't miss the next one and share it with a friend or a colleague who could really use it. That's it from my side. I'll see you in part 2.